Elizabeth and Robert Browning, two poets, 573 love letters. These letters for a long time have been locked up in archives. However, recently, they have become available to the public, all thanks to a collaboration by Wellesley College and Baylor University in Texas.
Elizabeth Barrett and Robert Browning were two very famous 19th century Victorian poets who lived in England and met through correspondence first, and then through their correspondence developed a courtship and eventually married and lived the rest of their lives in Italy. The letters that they wrote to each other were written during the year 1845 to 1846. There were 573 letters total between the two of them. Their correspondence stayed with them even when they fled to Italy. They eloped to Italy. And they kept their letters in boxes, which Wellesley College still owns.
Mariana Aller went through every single letter and described each shot. She composed a shoot list ahead of time so the photographer would be able to match each image with the appropriate data. To handle the actual photography, Wellesley College brought in 42 Line, a California-based digital imaging company.
As you know, we worked with an outside firm to have the letters digitized, and the real reason for that was because they are so unique and valuable that we wanted to have it done exactly right, one time only.
Everything arrived here. They set up a little studio in our stack area where they had a table with a computer, and the computer was connected to the camera, which had its own stand and supplementary surface next to it where the materials were getting ready to be displayed.
When you're digitizing 19th century materials like this, you're typically taking photographs of it as opposed to putting it onto a flatbed scanner and running a scanning light across it. That's because, for a number of reasons, one of which that high intensity light of the scanner can be very damaging to the materials themselves.
They were meticulous. They photographed the front, the back, the envelope, and in some cases the inclusions in the envelopes, which were things like dried flowers.
It's easy to see all the hard work that Wellesley College put into this project, but let's not forget about Baylor University, who hosts the online exhibit and added the love letters to its digital collection.
It was very exciting to the Armstrong Browning Library here at Baylor because we'd be able to create this virtual collection of letters where not only we could digitize and put online the letters that Baylor owns, but then could also pull in Wellesley's letters that they've digitized, on the collaborative project, have those in the collection too. So, and then we're hoping to grow that collection. We're hoping other institutions that own letters would be interested in sharing them and add them to the virtual collection.
And so for the 573 letters here, as well as I think about 800 letters that are held by Baylor, specifically of Browning materials, they took those images, those photographs of the ones here and the ones there, attached them to their existing resource, which included transcriptions, and then launched the site that you've now visited and others have visited.
According to Baylor, the site received over 10,000 visitors within the first day of the exhibit's launch. Since then, the site has received over 22,000 visitors from 10 different countries.
A lot of original Browning documents are at Baylor University's Armstrong Browning Library. If you don't have the time to fly down to Texas, there are many Browning artifacts right here at Wellesley, including this door. Once it was installed at Wellesley College, the department was inundated with love letters from Wellesley students who dropped them through the mail slot. So much so that it actually had to be nailed shut by the curators. There has since started a tradition here where the mail slot is reopened every year on Valentine's Day. At the Wellesley College Library, this is Grant Mukai for Wellesley This Week.